Let's welcome in ESPN reporter Ohm Youngmisuk. Thanks for joining us, Ohm. So Durant scored 33 in a win over the Thunder on Sunday night, but after the game, he spoke and he mentioned that he's feeling a little bit of soreness here and there, is what he said, in his right shoulder and will continue to receive treatment. So have you heard any updates about his shoulder, Ohm?
Malika, the Nets are off today, but I would expect Durant to get treatment, as he says he's been getting daily. This is something to keep an eye on. You can't tell that it's really affected him because he scored, I think, 30 points in 7 of his games. He is off to a start in which in all 14 of his games he has scored 20 or more points. That's the second longest streak for a player 33 or older, other behind Karl Malone. So, this is the first time I noticed this shoulder injury was in the fourth quarter against Orlando. Kevin Durant was sitting on the bench and he had his shoulder wrapped. And I thought that was interesting because they didn't need him in that game. It was a blowout, but yet he had it on there. And so anytime a superstar like that has his shoulder wrapped, it's always kind of a concern. You're watching that. There were times last night where he kind of was touching his shoulder, massaging it a little bit. He says it didn't get in the way all that much, but yet something to watch. Steve Nash says, look, he called it a tweak. He says he doesn't think that it's something that's going to get worse. But still, this is a guy who is playing like the MVP, and you're going to have to keep an eye on this.
He is so imperative to this Nets team, and it's kind of hard to believe, knowing how competitive Kevin Durant is, that he would want to miss a game against the Warriors. And looking ahead to Tuesday, the Nets are returning home. They host the Warriors after going 5-1 on their 6-game road trip. Is this just another game for the Nets, or does facing the best team in the league right now, does it mean a little bit more for Brooklyn?
Durant says this is just another game. It's only 15 games in the season for the Nets. But look, he also said that he understands the Warriors are playing like the best team in the league. James Harden knows how well Steph Curry is. He's an MVP candidate right now. The Nets are playing great basketball, but they're not playing their best basketball. They won 8 of their last 9, but at times they kind of look bored playing against inferior opponents. This is a test for them, possibly their biggest test since facing Milwaukee in the season opener, where they're playing a team that is on their level. And I think they will have the Warriors will have the Nets' full attention at Barclays Center.
I know Kevin Durant said that he doesn't necessarily see this as a finals preview. Like you said, we're only a handful of games into the season, but it's going to be fun. Enjoy it. Thank you so much, and we will definitely be seeing you soon.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.